And now, Serving the Ozarks, sponsored by Nav Restoration and First Watch.
Welcome back, friends. It is time for our second Serving the Ozarks Spotlight. So in case you are unfamiliar with this new initiative, here's a quick recap. So Cullerton Evening News anchor Bailey Stroll and I have launched, along with an amazing team behind the scenes, a new weekly segment titled Serving the Ozarks, where basically we are highlighting charities, organizations, people, and beyond who are putting their best foot forward to serve our community. So every Thursday from here on out, Bailey and I will be spotlighting the goodness happening right here in the Ozarks. So this week, we visited the Springfield Community Gardens, their Midtown Garden location, which is located at 1471 North Benton Avenue and Division Street. So Springfield Community Gardens works with a network of volunteer community gardens and market farms to grow healthy food, build relationships, and generate social capital with each garden. So there are currently 16 community gardens right here in Springfield, and the particular garden we visited was founded in 2010 and is the oldest community garden, which is pretty awesome. So the produce grown at Midtown Garden is offered to volunteers and then taken to one or more of our community fridges, or their community fridges. So I had the pleasure of speaking to several volunteers and employees. Here is what two of them had to say about the importance of these gardens.
You can give a person $10 worth of seeds, they can grow $1,000 worth of food. And so that's the way we need to go, in my opinion. You know, I think we need to get back and have people have a little better understanding of where their food comes from. Plus, you're getting fresher.
Ozarks has a very strong agricultural heritage, and Missouri actually has the most amount of farms of any state, second to Texas. So we have a lot of people here who are trying to make a living by growing the freshest, best food for us. So keeping those dollars local is important. And there are pages and pages of research that tells you that food is most nutritious the sooner after it's harvested.
According to the Springfield Community Gardens website, last year there were over 584 volunteers who collectively gave more than 7,000 hours of service. Amazing. The gardens generated $475,000 worth of produce, which was then distributed in partnership with Ozarks Food Harvest and Community Partnership of the Ozarks. And as I previously mentioned, community garden volunteers are welcome to take home fresh produce harvested at the garden they're volunteering at. So if you'd like to volunteer, you can do so by signing up at springfieldcommunitygardens.org. And you guys, if you know of a charity, an organization, an individual, even maybe a pet or a furry friend who is serving the Ozarks, you can email us at servingtheozarks@ozarkslocal.tv, okay? All right, so that is all I got for this week's Serving the Ozarks, but make sure to tune in next Thursday to see who we are serving.
And now, Serving the Ozarks, sponsored by Nav Restoration and First Watch.
So, Jeremy, after visiting Springfield Community Gardens, you know, I don't really have a green thumb, as we've discussed at length on this show, and I was like, you know what? That's probably a good first volunteer step for me. To just learn how to garden and harvest anything.
Here's what's great too. I love the organization, love what they're doing, but we're so blessed in Missouri and Northern Arkansas to have a lot of farmers and a lot of just farmers like me, amateur farmers who love to grow garden. There's something about growing your own produce. And then, for example, in my personal garden, I grow so much produce in the past, I also donate to Ozarks Food Harvest. All the vegetables and plants that I can't use, I'm not gonna use it all.
Right.
Why not help other people donating to great organizations throughout the Ozarks? So I love what they're doing. And if I had a little bit extra time, I would volunteer because I love something about being out in nature, putting your hands in the earth, watching something grow. It's almost like a child or a dog because you are nurturing it to fruition and helping people.
I'm so happy you have said that on the show. You said that today because there were a few volunteers that we spoke to that were like, oh, I finally got rid of my gardening gloves because it feels so good to enrich like your skin with the soil and just be closer to earth.
And there's also something called grounding. And if you are in your garden, I highly recommend taking off your shoes and socks and walking on the earth with your bare feet. Again, don't like step on stickers or thorns or anything. But there's something about when I have a garden, I will dig with my hands. I don't care if I get dirt under my fingernails. I'm in one with the earth. and grounding is walking on the earth and feeling it, and you feel the energy of the earth. I don't mean to get too hippie on you.
Right,
but it does something for my soul, and it does something for my overall well-being is being
Yes.
out in nature with the garden.
With the garden.
Yes. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. So much more fun on Ozarks Fox AM right after this.